are you on this day? Yay, it's winter. It's winter time. Yay. How do you do? It is January now. Hi, January. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in from the cold. I don't know. January, depending on where you at. Is it? It's hot in January somewhere. December. You did your big one. December was popping and bringing gifts. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. December was gift giving like a mug. Okay. And now December has left the building. Boy, December said bye y'all. It came like the rich auntie it is. Left off them gifts. Said bye y'all. We had fun. Boy, we had a 10 last night, boy. December. December the rich auntie, y'all. I said it. I said it. Wow, December was popping. December was so much fun and colorful and just everybody just enjoying themselves, and that's so beautiful. We had watch alongs and dance offs and songs and singings and what else? Gifts, gift bringing. I mean, December gave. Boy, December gave it all. From the first, from the top of December, what to from December 1st to December 31st. December was in the building like every day. December say you gonna know my name. December boy, December put it down. Oh my goodness, with all the edible treats, uh, recipes, and the crochet. I want to say crochet, but crochet actually gave their gifts early. They might be the I don't know. I don't know who. I said December was the rich auntie. Maybe November was the rich auntie. Cause I don't know whoever drop off gifts first, because crochet they dropped off their gifts like they Christmas gifts like they started dropping off crochet Christmas crochet patterns in I think July, which is another Christmas month. And also November was popping off with Christmas um, um, patterns, and December too. But I do want to mention that I started getting seeing Christmas patterns in July and October, September, all the months, all the months like Christmas pattern. Get your Christmas patterns and get started with your Christmas crocheting so that you can have it done in December. So Christmas patterns galore from whenever it started. I don't know when it started, but I think I saw it in July was the first time I saw a Christmas pattern, and then November and all the months in between, and October and December gave a few patterns. I think did I see patterns? I think I saw a lot of people's like finished products, finished items in December mostly, but there were some crochet Christmas ideas uh about in December. So I saw a lot of Christmas ideas because a lot of people had done been done with their Christmas crocheting by December. I mean, if they weren't done, they were like a few rows to go, a few stitches to go. By the time they got into December month, so they was good into their Christmas patterns. Um, so yeah, Christmas December gave Christmas patterns, edible treats, and that you could make and gift, and courtesy of uh, at the at-home chef and kitchen tool. Those are the two that I saw mostly handing out edible treat uh, recipes. I don't know if the kitchen tool has recipes per se, but I guess he was verbally handing out the recipes. Kitchen chef, she was verbally handing out the recipes, and she also has the recipes on her website, which also has an app. So yeah, she has all of that available. So all of that was gifts, and oh my goodness, the kitchen, her and the kitchen, at the at-home chef and the kitchen tool, boy, they was doing they big thing. They said y'all gonna enjoy. Everything was like, look, you want it, you like it. Here's how to make it. Like no excuses. You can do this. And if you can't, here go the recipes. Here go the shopping list, and here's where to find the items in the aisle. They was like, we finna make it happen. And did I tell you guys about the raspberry candy canes that the kitchen tool made? He made some raspberry, and that's one of my favorites. Raspberry candy canes, and he made it homemade. He made it at the house, and he made it like the giant candy canes. But I don't think I ever seen a giant candy cane like that. I usually see the giant candy canes like the the giant candy stick. It'd be a candy stick, but he didn't leave his as a stick. He put a curve in his. So we got all those treats. What else we got? We got movies, we got shows, and guess what? Today we get some more. January coming through with some new episodes of Stranger Things. Like the gifts don't stop. December say, hey, get, pass this on to them. January, I got it, and then January is like, okay, I'll give it to them. December, we get new episodes of Stranger Things today. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even mention the Stranger Things episode we got on Christmas. So we got a lot for Christmas. What you get for Christmas? Uh some new episodes of Stranger Things. Everybody got something for Christmas this year. Oh my goodness. We said we finna give y'all something for Christmas. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas? Here go you some new episodes. Okay. Enjoy. I created a video of watch along to commemorate this auspicious occasion of Stranger Things uh, season 5, and it's a watch along. So when I get that posted, you can see it and enjoy it. I don't know though. I might edit it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's a little bit behind the scenes. Um, I am crocheting something. I'm crocheting. I'm like an artist with this crochet. I'm creating a picture, a visual picture Like, wow. So yeah, um, yeah, I got a picture in mind, and I'm creating the picture with the with the stitches, with the stitches. I'm making the picture come to futudo with the stitches. um, via the book that I speak about like all the time. Like, if I was a book, if I were a book. Y'all want to see what book I'd be if I was a book? Um, where is it? If I were a book, I would be this book. Yes, I would be that book if I was that book. Oh my goodness, I'm liking that book so much. I'm having so much fun. So yeah, that's how that's going. So right now it's like piece by piece. Oh, what? Piece by piece, piece by piece. Okay, so I'm creating piece by piece, like the piece of the picture that I see, I'm creating it via the stitches or via the shapes in this book. Um, so that's how I'm going about it. And then after I create my visual pictures that I would like to have visualized through the shapes, then I gotta figure out how to piece it all together, utilizing the shapes. So that's what I'm working on piece by piece. I got like I got several of the visual pictures uh, completed. I'm working on one, and then I'll start working on I'm working on another one, and then I'll start working on like the connection pieces. I think that's like how that's gonna go, and I don't know how exactly what this is gonna be. I think it'll be a real cool cardigan. I think it'll be a real cool blanket. I thought it was gonna be a real cool Christmas stocking. So it could be anything, and then I could make all of that. I just have to uh, make all the pieces again, and make each item that I would like to make like an ensemble. Um, so yeah, piece by piece. I did mention that in my previous live stream, piece by piece, and yeah, I did say that it was like the best movie on that streaming platform. And it's so good. I like how it's all put together and stuff like that. And it was like, okay, well, it was like, let's see, I kind of just, it was like Pharrell Williams. I don't know if I should call him Mr. Pharrell Williams. Um, it was like he didn't do this, but I'm just interpreting it as this. Like he allowed uh, the other artists to play with his Lego blocks. Like, and that's his Lego set, but he allowed the other artists to play with his Lego set. And then, so that's my interpretation. Now, I'm like, okay, yay. So the other artists are playing with his Lego sets, and I'm like, okay, so is what is Misty is I mean is Missy gonna get is Missy gonna have her own movie? Like, are we gonna get break off Lego sets? Like, is Misty? Why am I calling her Misty? It must be my throat. Hold on. Ooh, water, water, water. I need to drink some water. Um, Missy, is she gonna get her own movie? Like, does she have her own movie in mind? And would she like to make a movie with her with Lego blocks, and then like how they like how you can connect Lego blocks, like you can connect Lego sets. I mean, they already connected within For Real's movie, but what I'm saying is like, could like each other characters have their own build off Lego set? Like it's a visual of that would be, was that Gwen Stefani that was in the movie? Like how they showed Gwen Stefani's Lego side, and then they brought the two together, the Gwen Stefani and For Real. They brought the two Lego sets together like that. Well, the movies could be like sets like that. Like Missy could have a set, and it goes off into uh her Lego set, aka her movie, and Timberland can have a set, aka his movie. I don't know, but that's just me thinking. um, on the screen is my 30-day program. It's a personal program that I made, created, curated for myself, my own personal use. Given the theme of the tasks and the mindsets and affirmation, I did feel that it could be beneficial to other ones and ones. Um, on the thumbnail is one of the days. I think it's the second day. Is That's the theme of the second day is your yes is sacred, and that was a big day for me 30 days ago. I mean, and okay, so I'm going through the 30 days again. I'm also being be, trying to think if I want to share all of the 30 days like I did the first time, or if I want to share them weekly or what. The last past 30 days, I shared each um, little, like a wise nugget of each day, every day. I don't know if I want to do that this time. Um, but I did go through day one on the 31st, and today I looked at day two, and I I do feel a difference. I do feel a difference. So I am enjoying the continuation of the day of the program. And as I had made it available, I had to, say, you know, some things like go at your own pace and such and so forth and vis-a-vis. So those notices are put in place, and I'm also considering that myself, um, and enjoying the idea of expanding the days, instead of just one day per instead of just one day per action mindset affirmation. Um, I may expand it. I'm just enjoying the progress and the process and uh, uh, how it's nurturing me. So I almost didn't recognize it. I was like, was this one of the days I felt some kind of way about? Like it felt so I felt so much better than the first day. Okay, so 30 days ago I feel so much better. Okay, I might be telling you. I feel so much better. If y'all jumped in on this with me, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. I'm thinking about some things, so I may be having it available. That it felt so. It made a difference. I made a difference. What? I made a difference in my life. Like that's to and I don't. I like that I returned to this program so that I can actually gauge the difference that I feel because I already knew I felt who I already knew it was a difference. I mean, I just like was it yesterday I said I was going to return to this program so that I can nurture the soil, nourish the soil. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. Nurturing the soil. Nurturing the soil, nurturing the soul. However, whatever, it's nurturing. I'm nurturing. What? I'm nurturing myself, and it feels good. Okay. So yeah. What? Mm-hmm. I made a difference in my life. How about that? So that's wonderful. That January has revealed, came through stomping, revealing like, girl, you did that. You did it. Woo. December. So thank you so much, December. All the bird, all the bird months are out of the building. They done, I'm about to say they done marched out of the building. They done marched along and they waving goodbye. They were like, "We'll see y'all. Y'all have fun with all the goodies that we done gave y'all. Y'all, y'all have fun with all the gifts y'all done unwrapped and all the things and stuff." And here's January saying, "Voila, how did you?" Oh my goodness, this is this is real cool to see that um not only not only crochet items can be made and worn and utilize for personal use and made for loved ones and friends and family. Not only that, but wait, there's more. You can also create something nourishing to your whole nervous system. Not just crochet. Crochet can do what it do to your nervous system. It can do what it do to your nervous system. It can do what it do. Like a lot of us crocheters crochet because uh we crocheters, y'all. We know why we crochet, don't we? We know why. So crochet be doing what it do, knitting too, knitting too. Y'all know why we knit and crochet. Like the knitters know, and the crocheters know, and and uh and yeah, uh, other things can be created, and to help you. Like we can crochet a hat, and it'll keep our head warm. We can crochet a cardigan, for warmth, and we can crochet blankets to keep us warm and stuff like that. Or we can also create self help, a self reminder type of situation to help us remind ourselves of what we need to be reminded of. Oh, to help us align with our divine. All right. To remind us of our divinity, how divine we truly are. Celebrate good times. Come on. Woo, doo, 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 doo. Wonderful celebrations popped off. We had fireworks and music and laughter and fun and dancing, all the colorful confettis. And we got January 1st in the building. January 1st in attendance. Um, Stranger Things. How y'all feel about watching these late, 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 latest installments? How do you Let me see if I can change my. Oop, my volume went down a little bit. Oops, I was going deep. I was sharing a bit, and I forgot to turn my volume up. Um, how do you guys feel about watching the latest installment? I don't know. I kind of felt like rushing to go see him, and then I kind of skirted back. I was like, and then I kind of thought about seeing, it, and then I skirted back. I was like, I don't know, like. And they said, this is it. This is it. This all. Don't ask for no more. This that's what they said. That's what I heard them say about Stranger Things season 5. They said this was the last. Now, is these the last episodes? Is this it? I mean, no, it's not it, but no. I mean, is this it? Like this installment of the new episodes? Is this it? Like because I done heard it done been said many times, many ways. Don't ask for no more of these shows. We done. Like they done said season 5 is it. So okay, yes, okay. So there's gonna be no more seasons, but is this gonna be all the episodes in this season, or we gonna get some more episodes, or what? Like this it? This it? So I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know what to expect, y'all. Like we done. Are we ready? Are we ready to see the last few episodes? Are you ready? Are we ready to see the last few episodes? Are we ready to let it go? Who ready to let it go? Who ready to watch it and let it go? Cause they said this it. They said this it. That's all. That's all, folks. Who ready? Hmm. Well, I guess we just gonna have to watch and see. I guess we're gonna. I don't know. I mean, was the previous episodes that was dropped on Christmas, was that enough, or are these uh latest installments gonna be the icing on the cake? Like, is it gonna be the hoorah coup de grace? Like, whoo, are they gonna give us a big fireworks display? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And why was I so excited to see season 5? I was not even. Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, season 1 had some excellent promo. I did enjoy seeing and hearing about the promo of season 1. It was so it was so spectacular, the promo for season 1. And I I've only known, okay, I'm about to say I only known two shows to do that, and that was uh Stranger Things, that's one, and Are You Afraid of the Dark did a promo similar uh to that, and MC Hammer had a 3D concert. So this they all came out around the same time with their promotion of what they were doing. I don't know if it was MC Hammer exactly, but I do remember hearing the song Too Legit to Quit, and it was a concert, and it was 3D. And Are You Afraid of the Dark was coming out with its special. Um, they had a special. I think it was the top hat. It was something. Um, and they did a 3D promo uh, video, and Stranger Things did their 3D promos. They had a couple. They're like the only ones I know that had a couple of different ones. Are You Afraid of the Dark and the MC Hammer concert only had like the one that I saw. Only had like the one um, promo video, but Stranger Things had at least two. At least two. You could see around the room, which was very trippy. Oh my goodness. And you could see the Demogorgon when L goes into the dark. You could see that. Yeah, that was that. Now that was the suspenseful one for me. And the one in the room, the one where you're in the room with the Christmas lights, that was trippy, and I that was pretty intense too because you get the call on the phone like it's like you're the mom it from the mom's perspective, and then you hear what she hears William tell her to do, and look behind. I ain't looking behind me. No, no, thank you. You can stay from behind me. You, I mean, that promo was so intense for me. I wasn't eager to watch that show because the promo I was like, oh no, if the promo like this, then the show is off the chain. Like, oh my goodness. and then um and then season 4 came with that wonderful melodic song and the showing of all of them coming together where they were doing what they could do where they could do it. I just love season 4 except for the pop blocking and dropping that Victor was doing. I ain't liked it for that, but I love the characters coming together, and I thought they was all gonna be able to get to one spot and they all do their thing all together, but that's not what happened. They had to meet where each other were like, okay, so these this group was here, so they met there, and that group was there, and they met there, and that group was there. I was like, how do they know? How do they know? But they knew it. They figured it out. They did it. Oh, that was beautiful. I mean, and then the song with the friends. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They I might watch season 4 again because season 4 is where it's at for me. Um I didn't watch season 1, 2, or 3. I did watch season 1 via watch along. I didn't watch it first person though. Um Season 1 got a whole different vibe. Um I did enjoy the promo for season 4. That's what caught my attention is the song. And every time I heard that song, I thought it was another artist. Um, I thought it was. I thought it was. Dear Silas's song. I always thought it was Dear Silas because at the time I was listening to Dear Silas, and then I saw the trailer, and it just sounded like a Dear Silas song. I'm like, I even asked him. I was like, "Did you make that song?" And I don't know what he was. I don't know, but it just something about something I heard from that trailer sound like a Dear Silas, but I don't know. Enjoyed it. whoever wrote that song or the sounds that I heard from the trailer um got me to want to watch the show with that trailer because it was so beautiful to see the sounds of music and it in all its power. And I just was like, that's what's up. Music is is it could do that for you. It could do that. I mean, music can do a lot of things. I mentioned in a previous live stream that a lot of songs be about other people's problems, and you listen to their song and you could take on their problems uh, just by singing their songs. Like you get in that rhythm of that song and you can put it towards your uh, life experience, um, knowingly or unknowingly. Uh, so beautiful song. It's beautiful that they realized what Elle needed and they were there and rallied together and helped her. Now, what I do like seeing, because I did watch the first episode. I mean, I've watched. Well, yeah, I did watch the first episode, but I watched the first season via watch along. What I do like seeing is like the how their relationships have grown. So in season one, what is his name? Lucas. Lucas wasn't feeling ill at first, but he's the one that put the headphones on her ears in season four. So they have really grown close. I mean, they grew close in season one. They ended close in season one. Um, but yeah, that's cool to see in season one that they went through the child like phase, the like I don't like her. Oh, you don't like her. Oh, I don't. Like the back and forth bickery type child stuff. They did that. That was cool to see. And then they also resolved it, and that was cool to see. Big ups to that being shown. And they put them headphones on, and she was running up that hill. Boy, I think I cried. I think I cried. I think I was crying. Maybe I wasn't crying. Maybe you was crying. I wasn't crying. You was crying. Because I just that that season. Oh my goodness! And just to see somebody get the victory over Vector, not necessarily just to see somebody, because I don't. Whatever, Vector. Um, but really to see them collaborate together for the friends. I was mostly focused on the friends, but now in season four, Vector say, "Oh, you gonna see about me?" Vector made sure he was in the screen. He was like, "Oh, it ain't just about the children." Like Vector say, what's the I kind of want to do this the sound uh the WWE sound when he come down the rail. It's like a crash and sound and all kinds of glass and he just boom boom. He just I didn't know he was. I got to find out that he is like a voice rock star. That's how it sounds to me. I don't know. I guess that's what it is. So I'm kind of looking at Victor a little different, just a little bit. Um, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know they was peeping for his voice like that. Cause I'm just over here like, ugh, Victor, because of what he was doing in season 4. Like, I was like, come on, let these children grieve. Like, oh, like, here you come. And I was fed up with him and what he was doing. And then I found out he was um I saw he was in the line for voice actors. He was on, I guess he was on a panel. Um, it was a clip of voice actors, and I knew a lot of them, but I didn't know Vector was up there. Now Vector got a seat on the voice panel. Like he been invited now, Lord. Like I guess so. He a voice now, huh? Wow, we got a new addition to the voice panel. Welcoming in Vector. Is it Vector? Vector? I've been calling him Vector. It's Vector, not Victor. Or it's Victor, not Victor. I don't know. So, what? Uh, so season 5 has its own own tone, I guess, to say. Yeah, it's different. It's a different tone. Um, different tone, cause it's almost kind of, I can almost liken it to. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna liken it to my reading experience. And I hadn't read the books yet. Why didn't I read the books yet? They were on my TBR. They on my TBR to read. I just hadn't read them yet. Um, um, okay. I might get the names wrong because it's been a while since I read the book. Well, it's been a couple. Has it been a year? I thought I read one of those books this year. Okay, I read one of these books. I think it's Life After Death. I read that one last year. I think I read Life After Death or Life After Midnight. Oh fudge. Um, whichever one came out after the coldest winter ever. Was it Life After Death? Oh fudge. Um, this matters. This matters a lot. Let me see, because I got to get the titles right to put them in sequential order. Mm, okay, hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna say it correctly. Um, I've read Life After Death last year, I think, or either the year before that. Either way, okay. And I think this year, was it this year I read Life After Midnight? Was it this year or last year? I guess it was last year. Last year I read, okay, so if I read Life After Midnight last year, then I read Life After Death the year before that or either the year before that. Okay. So Life After Death, both of these books are by Sister Soldier. And Life After Death, I didn't understand it. It introduced me to characters I never knew depicted. I never heard depicted before. So I I put it down. I set it down because I was like, I don't know what I'm reading. So then I got into fantasy books. Um, Thanks to Sue. Thank you, Sue. Sue 101. She introduced me to fantasy books. So started reading fantasy books. One of the books was latte latte. This matters now. This matters that I tell it all correctly with the correct titles. Um, latte. What's it called? Uh, la, latte. Uh, Hold the line. Okay, Travis Baldry, Bookshops and Bone Dust. I read that book, and that book introduced me to characters that I never knew. It that I don't know if I've ever read about such characters, but their descriptions after reading that and their descriptions, um, I understood what I had read from Life After Death. So I reread Life After Death and I understood what was being described in it. And then I finished the book. Okay, Life After Death intense, was so intense for me. I think it was another. It was an. Of course, it was another book. Was it another book? It was another book before that, and that was into. No, 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 no. That was the same book. Life After Death. That was the same book. That book was so intense. Oh my goodness. That when I read Life After Midnight, I was on pins and needles. Like I was like, what's gonna come next? Because I done read Life After Midnight. That was intense. So I was for the whole book from the time I started reading it. I thought something was gonna happen. The music, the dude saying what he said. I thought it was a meaning behind what he was saying. I was just on pins and needles. It was almost like somebody like you could see a character like biting their fingernails and they teeth chattering. Like that's how I read. That's how I read Life After Midnight after reading Life After Death. And and then after yeah, and that's how it is with uh season 4 and 5. Season 4 we had the upside down with the bats and the live um the black vein things on everything, and if you touched one of them they posted it and told the bats where you was and told Vector where you was, and the bats came for you. So it's like everywhere you stepped on a crack, you bring him out of back, up, down, and upside down. In season 5, we all seen season 4, so we like, oh, don't step on the black, don't. And then they was in the upside down, and then season 4, the upside down is scary. Actually, season 1 is, show you that the upside down ain't playing. So then when it come to season 5, we like, oh, they in the upside down. Oh, there go the black veins. Oh, you can't step on it. Don't touch it. Oh, you what? And then they start stepping on it and touching it. I'm like, uh, it didn't do nothing. Um, y'all touched it. Y'all touched it, and it didn't do not a thing. Um, what had happened? What I mean, like, mom, like, what? I was waiting on something, and then it didn't, and then I was like, oh, the decoration much? Okay, but it's decor, I guess. So in my mind, after nothing didn't happen, I guess, um, I guess. the Dr. K. I think that's her name, Dr. K. I don't know exactly. I guess she cleaned it up. She moved out. Victor moved to a different location. Oh my goodness, Victor done moved to a new location, Lord. He done moved to the pie in the sky. He done moved up high, 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 and left uh Dr. K all of that down there, him downstairs. He left all of that to her. He was like, "You had that then, I guess." I don't know what the arrangements was, but he cleaned out all his yucky gooky stuff. She was like, "And take this with you," and he packed up all his stuff. It wasn't not a nail, not a pulsating vine out there. Not even on the trees. I thought the trees was gonna do something. I don't know. I thought a vine was gonna get them or something, but they leaning on the trees and everything. And I'm just like, "Mm, no, no, the trees, the vine, don't touch it." And then they touching it and just walking through it, and I'm just like, "Oh, we can touch the vines now." Oh, okay. But I guess that's a close example. That's not an exact example of season 4 and 5, and then the books that I just mentioned. I just wanted to mention the books. So yeah, my book reading. Okay, so book book challenges are have now um, book challenges have now re- restarted, recalibrated. Everybody's back at one now. Um, um, I'm thinking, will I do another book challenge? And how many books that's gonna be? Um, and where am I gonna do my book challenges? Now that's the question right there because a lot of my books didn't get counted. Um, so it kind of made me want to like leave off a couple of platforms. I mean, it's because the first year I utilized all of the platforms and a same thing happened, but the numbers were closer. They were closer. Did I meet them last year on the other platforms? Huh. I wonder. I don't. I think I did. I think I met all of my goals on all of the platforms last year. I think. And this year is the first year. If I did meet everything last year, this year is the first year I didn't meet everything and it wasn't close whatsoever. Or on all the platforms. On one of the platforms, I did meet and surpass my goal. On two of the platforms, I was like 20, 20 books away, 15 books, 14 books away. 14 books away on one platform, I think. 14 or 12 books away. And the other platform was like 10 books away or something like that. I think that's pretty big numbers. I mean, they not big numbers, but they big numbers. They big numbers, I think. And it kind of got me wanting to think if I want to leave them out. But I also go back and it just depends on the books that I read, whether they're in the database or not. And the databases are always being updated as well. Because sometimes I think I did have an experience where I went to go and log a book and it wasn't in the database. And then another time I went to go and log the same book and then it was in the database. So it just depends, I think. That's just what it seems. But I've just kind of been thinking like, is it I mean, I don't know. I guess it's worth it if I want to do it. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. If I want to log all three platforms or what? Or do I want to just focus on one platform? I do like one. See, they all are different. Like one platform, I can. One platform focuses on like a daily streak, and you can clock your daily reads, which I kind of had forgot to do. Like I did them when I thought about them, um, but I don't think I kept a streak last year. I don't. I mean, maybe a small street. Now, the year before that, I think my highest streak was 70 or 67 days, maybe 64 days, something like that. Um, so yeah, one platform allows for daily streaks to be clocked. The other platform allows for that as well, as far as like progress or percentage. You can clock your percentage um, that you've read. And I did join a book challenge not last year, but the year before last. Now, the year before last year, now. Um, and that was fun. That really caught me, helped me to read more with the book challenge and clocking my percentage. And it was a contest, um, and we was all in it to win it. We was reading. The ones of us that had entered the reading contest, we were reading them pages. You had to clock um, your pages every so many. It had it all on there. You had to be there. It was it was a whole thing. So yeah, that was one of the platforms had a like a reading contest, and they have reading contests all the time on one of the platforms. So I don't know, maybe I could look at them and get into that. I thought I did. Was that the one? I thought I had walked through that with you all and chose a reading challenge with you all. I remember doing that part. Like I did like um a behind the scenes, and I took you guys with me, and I pulled up the content. We was talking about it. It was a whole live stream type of situation, and I picked a a contest reading challenge to join. Was that this year? I don't even know. It might have been. Um, this year, I do have a book register. I have a book register, and it's on and popping. I got a lot of my favorite. I got a few of my favorite books. No, yeah, I don't know. What's a lot? I got a few of my favorite books on there that I've read uh, this year, and I got a digital library. What is it called? A digital ebook. It's called an ebook library. I got an ebook library going on. So I'm getting more involved with bookshop.org. Um, Let me put my store up here. I'm getting more involved with bookshop.org. So bookshop.org has wish lists that you can make, and you can create registries with them. So I've done that, and you can create ebook wish lists. I've done that. So I have an ebook wish list as well as an ebook library. I've downloaded the bookshop.org app, and I've had it downloaded for a while now, and I have gotten into it and integrated and all the things. I got me some books in there and seeing how that looks. It's all cozy. It's like a book nook. It's a cool uh, reading apparatus. Uh, it's real cozy in the book nook in the book um, in the bookshop.org app, and it's very simplistic uh, when it comes to adding the books to your book wish list and looking books up. You can look books up inside the app, and you can add books to your ebook wish list. So I liked how simple that was, or how simple that is when I went to do it. Also, the register is simple. You can change your title, and I did all the things. I changed the titles. I put a heading and title all up in there, and added books and things. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all available at the bookshop.org. Supporting local bookstores via our online purchases. So yeah, if you've seen the advertisements for bookshop.org, you know what I'm talking about. If you go to the website, it's right at the top how much they've raised. It gives you all the deets. It gives you all the details and of how cool this is. And I really am grateful that I'm really appreciative that I've been able to become an affiliate of bookshop.org and share my affiliate links to the books that I've been enjoying and even some books that I think you guys may enjoy. I have added them to my bookshelves, and I've updated my bookshelf. I've updated one bookshelf, I think, one or two. I've updated a couple of them bookshelves, and got some books up there and moved them around and added new books and added new book features and book buttons and all the things. And I really chose bookshop.org because I wanted to pass along the joys of reading. As I was talking about these books, I wanted to be able to have some way, somehow, to pass on the book to you from me. Like, hey, I'm talking about this book. Here's a place you can go to get the book and enjoy it like I did. And so that's what I've done with bookshop.org and started my bookshop with them. Um, and any book links that I've shared have been my affiliate link, and perhaps I get a percentage if you use my link. And yeah, sometimes if I get the books from somewhere else, I'll let you guys know, and I'll also let you guys know like where else to get the books too. Um, I really just thought this was a cool idea to incorporate and be able to hand the books right off to you guys. Like I'm just like I just feel like, hey, I'm talking about this book. Here it is. Boom. Like how wonderful is that to be able to pass on this love letter that I just finished reading. Like, here, read this love letter that I just finished. Like, girl, dang. Pass it on. Like, pass on the love letter. Like, here's this love letter. Now you can read it too. Um, so yeah, bookshop.org is cool like that. Um, there's gift cards as well. And I also published a personal web page to share and show how I became a ferocious reader that you see today. How that came to be is shared on my personal web page, so you can enjoy that story. Um, and on that page is some of my affiliate links. Like I think all of them. I did the best to put all my affiliate links on there. Because I was like, hey, I like this stuff. Maybe you guys will like it as well. And they all went with my book reviews to the books. So, thus passing along the books that I enjoyed reading. So, downloading and utilizing the bookshop.org app is something new that I'm incorporating in life, my reading lifestyle this year. Also, I've created a book registry. That's a new addition to my reading lifestyle. So those are two things, and my ebook library and wish list. Those are the new additions to my expanding reading lifestyle. So this is year three. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Did I say it right? Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Mm-hmm. Uh, of my reading lifestyle. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Like, yes, what to read next? So I do have a couple of those books on my book registry. It's some that's also a new addition. Book journaling. I've been talking about book journaling, like I've been book journaling, but I ain't been book journaling for real, for real. And like people say, for real, for real. I ain't been book journaling for real, for real. I just I just like this year I do I did a little I did a little book journaling when it okay, see what happened was I was doing I did do some book journaling. It just my book journaling was mostly digital. I had a couple of digital uh reading journals that I wrote reviews in and um things like that. And I had a I had an app called Forum. Was it Forum? I think it was Freeform. I think it's called Freeform. And I did a lot of book journaling in that app. It was almost like I did like a mapping type of thing with my book journaling. Um, and I would write down like terms that I liked in the book or a term I didn't know and I looked up the meaning or something like that. Like I had some terms in there because I do enjoy vocabulary, so I had me a little vocabulary sticky note for each book, and I had clip arts that matched the theme of the books for each book, and I had the image of the book cover along with whatever else I wanted to recollect and reflect on. So that's how I did my book journaling this year, and I almost forgot that I did that because um that I don't have access to that app anymore. Um, but I did do it that when I did have access to that app. And with the trees, I did attempt and begin a physical book journal with the trees, but for the most part, it was digital. I did a lot of digital um, reading, journaling with reviews and such and so forth. Now, this year, I wouldn't mind making it more physical because, like I did just say, I had lost access to my digital uh, book journal for the time being. So, I have on my registry a book journal, an actual physical copy of a book journal where I will have to write everything down uh, physically. So it'll be a physical copy. I'll have it. I'll be able to continue with it throughout the entire year, you know. Um, so yeah, that's on my registry. So that's an expansion of my reading lifestyle. Uh, so yeah, big things popping. Like the reading don't stop. Like I'm in it. Like I like reading. Like um, reading nooks. Reading nooks are could be on the horizon. Like I love a good reading nook. Sue suggests Sue suggests um, making her fort and uh, putting some putting some fairy lights in your fort and using it as a reading nook. And she had a ball with her. She made her a fort and she put her some fairy lights in there and she had put her some snacks and a drink and I think she had a few books in there with her. I think she also had her Kindle in there, um, in her fort. So yeah, that's on my to be TBR to enjoy a fort or a reading nook or and a reading nook fort, however it comes. But whether it be a reading nook fort or a reading nook, all of the above. I'm here for it. So that's how it's looking. That's a bit. That's what I got so far. What I got so far. That's pretty big. That's a great extension, I think, from the previous years, a great expansion, a great add on, a great continuation of this reading life that I've chosen to embark upon. What will I read next? Um, well, I've already started reading, and what do you know? What book have I already started reading? What say it with me, class? The Every Way with Granny Crochet book. I will be continuing reading that today. I was reading it yesterday. I'll be reading it today. I want to say henceforth and forevermore, but um, yeah, and to not create what I'm creating and stuff. Like this is a great book. It's like this my buddy right here. Like this my buddy. If a book was a buddy, this my book buddy right here. And so yeah, I'll be reading that um, with this shape that I'm making. We did a lot. We did a lot in 2025. I learned how to read crochet patterns. Like I have really been expanding my reading lifestyle. Like for real. Like I learned how to read crochet patterns. Wow. That's what you call expanding your reading lifestyle and all of the above. Um, digital, what it not digital, what diagrams. I learned how to read diagrams. And there those are easy to read when you got the key. Like you can't have a diagram with no key. I seen somebody post some diagrams and they didn't share the key. I'm like, where's the key? Like, what? You expect me to know what these symbols are? I mean, these symbols could mean anything. I don't know. Oh no, thank you. Give me a diagram with a key next time. Thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. So yeah, when you know the keys, when you know what symbols mean what, then I mean, you go for it. You got it. You got it. And you can read it. Um, you can. The only pattern I had trouble with is the spiral, and that's because I didn't take the time it takes to go through that. I was thinking about it, and I really was feeling some kind of way um, that I didn't get it, or I didn't allow myself the time to get it, because I really just wanted that um, spiral done when I wanted it done. Even though I took my time doing it, I took like 3 days to do that spiral, Lord, because I was feeling some kind of way. I really was feeling some kind of way not doing the spiral out the book, but I moved through it. I learned a new spiral and learned a new I learned about what professional crochet designer and artist. I learned from a professional crochet designer and artist, and I'm still learning from a professional crochet designer and artist. Um, Julia Matto is a professional crocheter and designer, so I'm always learning um, with this book that she's so graciously gifted us with. Thank you, thank you. Um, so what I could do with the spiral pattern to um, to create just two colors, I could just follow the A and B selection. Just follow along when it says A and when it says B. Now, I would have to, in order to help my eyes do conquer such a feat, I would have to block out the C and the D portions to where my eyes could just see uh, the A and the B, because I tried to do that visually, but it was too much visually. It was too I was it was too overstimulating to do that visually without any help, like without any like piece of paper or highlight highlighter or whatever. So I see how it can be done with like either block it with a piece of paper, uh, under your line. I don't know if you have like a book type of situation. I don't know, cause at the moment, um, I'm us- I'm reading the book digitally, so I would have to utilize the highlighting tool and see what features I can use that would help me accomplish that digitally. Um, yeah. So yeah, the way I was feeling, and I just I just went and looked up a tutorial. I just was like, tutorial, please. And I got it accomplished with a tutorial. And I was looking at it, I was like, I mean, I don't know if it's the same or similar. God, it might be similar, but it's not the same. I don't know. Whatever. Perhaps I'll revisit it and try it again. Uh, but yeah, my spiral is spiraling. It's doing what it's doing. Like it's doing it. It's doing it. And I kind of like I had mentioned, I was feeling some kind of way, and I was like, well, why don't I do uh, a granny square and just be done with it, like a change color granny square. And I thought, just in that thought, I thought that the granny square looked like a spiral if you do like two colors. But I'm looking at the spiral and I'm like, that don't look that doesn't look like a granny square. Somebody done told you wrong. Like, that has a totally different design. So I'm glad I went with it. I did achieve it. That's one shape that I did attempt at an earlier date and I couldn't get it. And now today I accomplished it uh, on the date. What it was a couple of days ago, a few days ago, a week ago. It was something. It was last month. And I accomplished it. Yes, I did revisit it and I accomplished it this go round. So yes, it is achievable. And I'm so glad I um, can believe in myself and I can trust in myself and that I can do what I set my mind out to do, right? So that's what my reading life is looking like. Like it's not looking like a challenge anymore. The first year it was a challenge, right? I set out on this book reading challenge and started it. But if you do go back to my personal website, you'll see the whole beginning. I go way back. I go way back into the archives. I go back into the archives, back into the catalog, and tells how it all happens. And so 3 years ago was just, if you want to say, a reiteration, a pick pick back up, pick back up, if you will. Let's pick it back up. I had been putting it off and putting it off, waiting on the right time to read. I had formulated a book, a library, and a library of some great books. I had some great series and such, and I would read every now and then. I would pick up a book and I would read it, and maybe during a storm, I would read and learn about a new uh, author and read author and read. So, um, then some years went by and I didn't read, but I kept wanting to. I kept thinking about reading. If I wasn't reading, I was thinking about it. And then I was like, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. I can make reading a priority. Say what you say. Yes, girl. I can make reading a priority, girl. What? For real, girl? Yes, girl. I can stop putting it off, girl. Like, ooh, like, instead of waiting on the right time or a good time to read, I can actually make it a good time to read. Like, make it the time to read. So I picked it back up, made it a good time to read. Now we have that's my book chronicles, and what just finished book year two, and learned about some. new artists and enjoyed some new books. And got some books on my TBR. I made a I made a book. I made a I made a playlist dedicated to my books. Dedicated to my books. I made a love. I dedicated love songs to my playlist because I like my books. I like to read, and if I'm not reading, I'm thinking about reading. So I would play my playlist when I wasn't reading, and that would bring me back to reading more so this year. That's how I was doing that this year. And just seeing the book lovers enjoy their books inspired me to make that playlist as well. And now I'm enjoying it. So I saw a couple of book lovers. They was like, uh, just combining the sounds of music with, or I should say, the rhythmic sounds of music with their love for reading. And I was like, we can combine things, can we? Because I like when what I like go with something else I like. Like, yeah, I like that. Like, okay, so I like books, I like music. Okay, we finna let's see what this playlist gonna be. And a lot of people they weren't liking their playlist. They were upset, not playlist. They weren't liking their TBR, and they were upset about their TBR growing and growing and growing, and not having enough time to read everything, but maybe they would see another book that they wanted to buy and purchase. So they had like this love hate thing going on with their TBR that I was noticing. So I was like, perhaps I'll, make this. Um, I think okay, and another somebody was talking about a book club, but they were like making they had music going on in their book club. So it was like a party, but it was a book club and it had music. It was like a club for book readers. It was so popping. So I was like, aha, if I was the DJ, and then you got this love hate thing going on with your with TBRs. So I it started with one song, and I was like, what other songs can I add to this playlist to make it a playlist to be able to rock it in a club, in a book club. Like if we, when we get together and we having fun with our books and our fantasy characters, what's gonna be the playlist? So I took it upon myself to create a playlist. And like I said, it started with one song, and then I wanted it to be a certain amount of songs, at least a certain amount. And then when I had made a certain amount, I was like, okay, that's good. That'll do. Um, I did ask for help and asked to if anybody had any dedications, song dedications, or if they wanted to collab with me. That's still possible. Um, that those songs can be added to. the playlist at any time. Any dedications um, can be added. So far, it's the love. Uh, it's a dedication love TB uh, playlist for your TBR. I was like, well, if there's a love, if I can relate these love songs to my books, which I do, possibly people could relate other songs to their books. So I was interested in seeing what other people had to bring, but yeah, I was also kind of hoping like nobody else brought any other thing. Like, look, I'm all about these love songs. I don't know what I can just imagine what songs. If y'all don't like y'all TBR, I mean, I ain't trying to imagine not liking my TBR to where I give them a diss record. Like, I'm not giving my TBR a diss record. Like, I can imagine other people would, but yeah, I believe that to y'all. I'm gonna leave that to y'all. And I'm not gonna and unless I'm moved to. Uh, but yeah, I've been moved to stay over in the love and show the TBR much love. Cause I was like, oh, TBR, like all you doing is just providing the possibilities and the quantities and the like we always got options, right? With the TBR, we always have options. Like who doesn't like options? Like your TBR is there for you. It's always gonna be there. Like you take comfort in that. Like take comfort in knowing your TBR is gonna always be. Take comfort in knowing your TBR is gonna always be there for you. It's gonna be like, I'm here for you, boo. Like I'm here for you, boo. Like you, boy, I'm telling y'all, like, look at y'all TBRs differently. Like, don't hate it, just embrace it. Like, it's just gonna be there for you. It's just there. It's no judgment, because a lot of people had showed or expressed judgment that their TBR is always there and that it's it's expanding and they're getting more new books and things like that, but they have these other books on their list that they hadn't got to yet. I think it's all part of the creative process. Like those books that are on your TBR are doing their job. They're there to root you on, to encourage us on. And if you so happen to buy a new book before you read the books that are on your TBR, so be it. That is the creative process. And if you want to read that book that you just happen to purchase and read it before you read the ones on uh, your TBR, that's all well and good as well. Like, this is not a grocery line. This is not first come, first serve. This is what brings you joy, what you want to pick up, what you want to explore at the time you want to pick it up and explore it. And I did do that a bit this year where I drifted a bit from the TBR and I went for the picking up of books and reading them as I wanted to. Um, it gave me a better feeling than that feeling of, oh, I'll read it after I read this book, or oh, I'll read it at a later date, or oh, I'm gonna wait to read it. That feeling, that didn't settle well with me. So when I wanted to pick up a book and I wanted to read it, that was the best feeling of the two. If you want to, just, you know, compare those two, the best feeling was picking up a book right then and there. And I did say, the previous year I had waited so long to read a book, and then was that, as I said, that last year, the year before last year. So last year I was like, I had came across the same, a similar situation presented itself to where I saw a book, I wanted to read it, and I was like, well, I gotta wait. And that was such a wonk wonk feeling for me. Like, I was like, but I already waited. I already waited. And so I was just like, I will not wait again. I will read a book when I want to read it. So I read the book, I enjoyed the book, and I just was like, let me do that again. I'm going to pick up another book and I'm going to read it just like that. And that was, that felt so good. Did I do that this year or last year? I I did it. I carried it on from, yeah, I started it last year doing that. And I carried it on through this year. I was like, what's his name? I don't know his name, but little Boo Boo, I don't know his name, but he said no more locked doors. I was like, no more reading to read. I was like that with the books. I was like, I will not wait to read a book. I was like, Sam, I will not wait to read a book in the house. I will not wait to read a book with a mouse. I just was like, I'm gonna read this book today, right here, right now, and that just was so fun for me to enjoy. And I read a lot of my books like that this year. How do you say liberating? The library was liberating. Boy, the library came through for me this year. The library was doing its big thing uh this year. I was trying to think if I got any downloads. I did get a few books downloaded that weren't from the library. But the library was like my bestie this year. Um, how did I read the previous years? With the library too? So yeah, library, bookshop, local bookshops, bookshop.org, and of course the other bookstores. And I even seen people sharing books. Wolfula said that he was looking for, I think book two, I think, or book three out of a series he was reading, and somebody sent it to him. So that's wonderful that people are sharing books and making books available for each other. Um, I was shared a book earlier this year or last year now. Um, somebody gave me, shared with me, Go Tell It on the Mountain. and we all read that book as a book club read. She shared it with everyone. She made sure that everybody had a copy that was going to read it. And I just think that's just so special. Like we just be sharing books and reading books and I be just so thankful. I'm like, wow, thank you. Like, and another one, thank you. And excellent videos for books. Wolfula did some excellent book audio book videos. Um, and also shared some other uh, book resources, which I hadn't. I thought I was gonna be into it, but I backed out. I was like, I don't know. I thought I was that vibe, but I ain't that vibe. I ain't really that vibe. I think that vibe is cute for y'all, but I thought I was that vibe, but I'm like, nah, y'all can have it. I thought I was gonna be reading all them books. Um, but it's some books that I don't. It's some books that I ain't about to read. I thought I was gonna read all the genres, but it's some genres that are like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, what? I mean, I kind of felt like that with Bird Box, but then when I read Bird Box, I was like, oh, I really enjoyed that book. I enjoyed the book better than I did the movie, Lord. So, some books you just don't know unless you read them. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm judging a book by its cover, of course. I sure am. I sure am. I'm judging them books by them covers. Ah. Okay, so the books that I'm talking about is the Chucky series, or the Child's Play series, and the Nightmare on Elm Street series, and the um, Friday the 13th series. I thought I had the Friday the 13th series on my TBR. I thought, but I don't know. Um, I did read Michael Myers. I did read the first two books of his after feeling nauseous. I felt nauseous, y'all. That second book, I felt nauseous. Wait, no. Was it the second book or the first book? No, the second book. No, the first book I was all right. The second book I felt nauseous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The second book. I read it though. I creeped on closer and read it and finished it. Um, so yeah, I don't know about them other uh child play and Chucky and Jason and Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if I want to read them. I watched the movies. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I watched Michael Myers too, but the book, especially that second book, the second book was more descriptive than any of the movies has displayed when it came to that part. I think that scene could possibly be in the movies. I think, I don't know exactly, but it kind of felt like I had watched that scene before. And in the movies, that, I don't know, it's and the book is described, this is very descriptive. It's, it's, child, I, kudos, kudos to being able to depict a picture. You just I mean, they described it. It seemed worse than what we saw in the movies. Like, and if you know the scene I'm talking about, you be like, that scene, you might think it's nothing. And it's nothing in the movies. It come across as nothing in the movies. But to hear it described, to see the description of it, it made me. Uh, 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 I just was like, ugh. Okay, I'm tired of talking about it. I got a little nauseous just then. Whew. So yeah, I don't know about reading the other ones. Um, what's another one? Um, but Dr. Wuffler did say he wanted to read part three. So I was looking forward to part three. I was like, okay, Dr. Wuffler, if you gonna give us a story time, I'm gonna listen. So if Dr. Wuffler give us that third one, uh, I don't know. I might read it. Um, like, let me go back over here to the fantasy. Let me. I'm in the wrong section. No, but for real though, those books, well, they were on my list. They were. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read these, and then I was reading them, and then I was like, kind of feeling a little nauseous. I don't know if I want to finish reading this. This might not be the move for me to be reading such a thing. Uh, I don't know what's on my list. This year, I don't have a list formulated per se. I do have books on my TBR though, and I kind of been looking at a or wrote a a court of thorns and roses. I've been interested in that book since I seen it. I was recommended it, and the the series. So I'll be reading it. I think I was waiting on my copy. Um, I think it, yeah, it had. it was a hold on it. Like the second book was available, but the first book wasn't, and I was like, I don't know if they could be read like that. I mean, I guess they could, but I waited to get my copy. Um, and it's really just a matter of getting the book. Um, I think I can get the book today if I wanted to. Like, if I wanted to go ahead and read that. Because I know a lot of readers have read it already, and they have enjoyed the series. I think they have enjoyed the series. Mm, mm, Certain books more than others. It seems though. Seems like hands down, a court of thorn and a court and thorn. Yeah, the red book. A court a court of thorns and roses. It seems like that's the favorite out of the series. I guess because it's the first. I don't know. Like everybody liked it. You know what I was looking at though? I was looking at another series to read. Um. So yeah, there are several series to read. Which one to start first? Hmm. And I've seen um crochet blankets of what's it called? I think it's called book blanket. And this one person, they posted um a few of their granny squares and their books, and they were saying how they matched the colors of their granny squares with the book covers. And what they did when they were reading was they crocheted a square for every book that they read when they were reading. I think that's how that went. When they were reading, they crocheted a square and something like that. And um, yeah, for every book that they read. So by the time they finished reading, they had 150 squares. I was like, word. I was like, that's what's up because that's another way to count the books that you have or that the books that you've read. So she knows she read 150 books, because she crocheted 150 squares. They coincide together. One and one is two, powerful. So now she's sewing them all together to create a blanket. And I'm just like, that's what's up. Like, that's another way to commemorate our reading experience uh, with crochet. Like, wow, what a blanket, to commemorate all of the books that she's read. Like, wow. And then I started thinking about the squares I could create with the books that I've read. And I started getting happy. I was like, "Ooh." I started remembering the books that I was reading and to think about them in the colors because it's Oh, this one book I read last year, this time actually, last year, January 1st, I think so, yeah. I think I read it, yeah, January 1st, so yep. I read it January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd. I think I read that book like two times. I almost read it three times. I read it two times for sure. And so I started thinking about that book cover and how I enjoyed the colors of that book cover. And I enjoyed the book cover a lot. It was like I had the book cover on my screen for a long time. Like I had made a widget of it and had it on my screen, and I could look at it whenever I wanted. And I was thinking about it in Granny Squares, and I just, maybe I'll make a book blanket of sorts, like so to commemorate that, because I really, I, I see. I don't know. It's okay. So book blankets are done. Book blankets are done cohesively with the reading journey experience. If I was to make a book blanket, I would go back to the books I've already read and make a blanket out of those books because I really enjoyed them. Like, I wouldn't start with new books for mine. I would incorporate the books I've already read with some new books, but yeah, I gotta incorporate the the ones I already read. Cause I like those colors. They would be great. Like the books that I read last year. Now they got some great colors to them, and I gotta see. I'm gonna look more into that. I'm getting more interested in a book blanket. Uh, and see how that goes. They just say so far. I just know that you get the color yarn that's in the blanket. No, that's in the book cover, and make a gurney square with it. Um. So yeah, I gotta see what I. That's all. It seems like that's it. That's all. Cause that's all they say. They don't make no big deal about it or nothing. They just say, "Yeah, I got the colors from the book cover, and I got some yarn that's the same colors, and I made this." And I'm just like, uh, that's all you gonna tell us? Like, that's all there is to it? Like, is that simple? Like, okay, hey, all right, just do it. Nothing to it. That's it. All right, all right. I'm gonna follow your steps. You said get the yarn that's the colors, and that's all. That's it. That's period. That's period on that, right? And then make the squares and then put them together. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, wow, that's that must be nice. Okay. Um. Yeah. But I'm already thinking of a master plan because I really like a certain book cover. Um, the book cover I read last year. This is my book's anniversary. Me and my book. This is me and my book's anniversary for real, for real. Um, the first book I read last year. This is our anniversary today, and I mean, just bringing it up, I'm feeling the all creative, and that would be something cool to do to commemorate this auspicious occasion, um, our anniversary. So that's a cool idea. I would expound upon. I would extend on that. I would had how to say I would take it and run with that. I would take it and run with that. Seeing that this is the anniversary of me and my book. Me and my book friend. Hey. Down the rat. No, no. Down the read to the very end is me and my book friend. Me and my book friend. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I would take the book blanket idea and I would run with it and just share my angst. Just I would just create my angst. Show my angst in my creation for the love of the books that I had fun with. So yeah, have fun with reading, guys. Have fun. Um, thank you to all the ones that gave me book recommendations, and I thank myself for taking you guys up on those recommendations and seeing what them books are about myself. You know, because had not it been for me to pick it up and read it myself, I wouldn't have known the glories that you speak of. I mean, thank you guys so much. I did my best to keep up with some of y'all readers, and I was like, uh, I don't know. I might try it again this year to try and keep up with you guys. You help motivate me to read. You are the wind beneath my wings when it comes to reading. And I'm so glad that you guys show your love for reading and what you read and how much you read and how you read and all the formats of reading. And you suggest to get all the copies, all the formats. So I have done that. I have uh, read digital, audio, paperback, and enjoyed them all. It was a post saying last year saying we all fam in the club when it comes to the different formats of reading. To embrace all the different formats and to embrace um, people that read different formats, and we can all come together and and enjoy reading no matter the format, right? So we really extend that post and enjoy reading together. I just thought that was so fun to see. We all fam in the club, or no, yeah, but it was talking about the reading formats. Hmm. Um, I started a book at random. Um, I think it was called The Christmas Ring. Um, it was when I first started trying to read Christmas themed books in December. It was one of my first choices. I didn't hear anybody say anything about it. I didn't look up any reviews. I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I started reading it. I started clocking it, and I saw an exclamation mark sign, and I was like, what is that? Just kind of sort of saw it a little bit out of my eye. I wasn't exactly sure of the symbol. I wasn't familiar with it. And then I continued reading the book, and then I was like, oh, that symbol is a warning. Oh, okay. I found out after reading it. I was like, okay. So, yeah, that's what that symbol was for. So, kudos to uh, the warning symbols. Like, okay, I was like, do I have to finish reading this book? I was like, no, Lord, I can stop reading this book right now. I'm just like, oh, wow. Because I think on one platform, I don't know if I saw a warning symbol, but on the other platform, I did see a warning symbol. So yeah, when I did see the warning symbol, and I read what I read, I was like, oh, that's what that symbol was telling me. Oh, okay. Book, book warning symbols. Duly noted. As for shows, what next? As for movies, what next? I don't know. What is there? I don't even know what new books are coming out because I kind of stuck my head in the sand when it came to new books. So I don't know what new books are out after. I stuck my head in the sand after uh, Shadow Worker. Was it Shadow Worker or Shadow Walker? The newest book from Jessica Cage that I know of. That's the last book that I knew about that came out a few months ago. After that book, I stopped listening um, to book releases. I mean, I didn't see any book releases, honestly. Like, I didn't look for them. I didn't, and I mean, I didn't look for the other ones. I mean, I just learned about them. But yeah, I didn't see any other book releases. Unless they were being spoken about in book chats and book posts, I didn't see any that I recognized. So I don't know what shows are coming out. I don't know what movies are coming out. I don't know what books are coming out. So everything is gonna be a surprise. Surprise! I do have some unfinished books, or I should say, I could say unfinished, but I can also say currently reading. I just they I hadn't read them in a couple of days. I mean, so I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading it. Um, the Girl with All the Gifts. Hot Cocoa and Mistletoe, and Every Way with Granny Crochet. Those are the books that I'm currently reading and continuously reading uh, in this new year. I'll probably be finished with these books by spring if I continue to read them. So, yeah, in addition to all the things that I've added to my reading lifestyle, I've added crocheting. I've been working on a crochet. item, kind of in the spirit of a book blanket. Like I've I I was thinking about a book blanket. I mean, I saw a book blanket and then I started to brainstorm and I started getting some ideas and I have some ideas and I'm working on one of the ideas now. Um, so after watching Welcome to Dairy, I saw book blankets and people making them and all that stuff. And I was just like, I may make one, I may not. And then I started making something after, after I started crocheting something after that. So I've been creating something. Um, at first it was gonna be but I already told you guys all of this. So it's just so it's in the works. I got a few pieces. Thinking I could share what I've already created. This next piece uh, might be all of the pieces, maybe, and then it's just a matter of putting it together, assembly, if you will. So after I've constructed all the pieces, then it's assembly time. So, I'll see. Because I wouldn't mind making an ensemble. I wouldn't mind making all the items that I'm thinking about making. So I'm going to see if I can at least create them to show uh, in some kind of way, like some type of transformer type of situation. Something I can piece together and then take it apart and then put it together and make something else. Then take that apart and put it together and make something else. Something like that. Like that's what I was thinking. Uh, if I must, if it can only be one thing at a time. But if it could be all the items at one time, then I'll make all the items. But I think I might have to, in order for that to happen, I'll have to duplicate all the items. So I'll be crocheting more, double time, triple time, probably, to create the full ensemble. Which I think I'm down for it. I think I can do it. Of course I can do it, right? Of course I can crochet these items and make the things. So I think, so I think I can, right? So shall I think it, right? um, think I'm on to something. I'm thinking now. I'm sitting here. I'm coming up with some else. Come on. I got another idea because I just said like make it like a transformer type of situation, or a Lego set. Piece by piece, make it a Lego set. Transformer Lego set. Is that a such thing? Is there a Transformer Lego set? It might be. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, sir. There's Transformer Lego sets. So I'm working on creating a crochet Transformer Lego set. hmm Yep, that's what it is. Yep, Transformer crochet Lego set. Crochet. Crochet Transformer Lego set. Movable pieces, removable pieces, something like that. Maybe, perhaps. Interchangeable pieces. I guess that's the same as removable. But yeah, interchangeable pieces. But I think in order for that to occur, I need a base project, a base product. So I would need one, two, three base products at least. Um, this book, James, I don't know. I didn't put it on my favorite list. It's a good book. It's a good book. Probably because I didn't laugh in this book. I don't think, and but I read it so many times. Like I read this book over and over. So last year now was the year I read books more than one time. And I I I could have clocked in with my book challenge on the other platforms had I counted every time I reread a book. I would have made my number. I would have made it. I would have made my book challenge if I had counted the books each time I read them. I didn't do that though. I didn't do that. I just thought of that. I could have because I would have made it. I would have made it. I would have made the numbers had I counted each book I read each time I read it. I only counted them. I only counted the crochet book a couple of times, a few times. I didn't count everything because I read The Alchemist at least 15 times. And I read this book, James, I read this at least 15 times. So that I would have made the count then because it just said that I only needed like about 14 books on one platform and like 10 on the other platform. So I would have had my number if I hadn't thought about this before now. Cuz I literally read these books 15 times. Um I just kept reading James, especially when it got to after the it's a certain scene in there that I'm like, what's the timeline on this? Because the the timeline seemed expan- expansive after the um cornbread scene. After the cornbread scene and all that went down, and then you had that whole other scene with I think his name was Thomas and Hook, and then that time on the shore. From that time on the shore to that time in the by the tree, that scene where they're on the shore to the time where he's sitting by the tree. I don't know if he's sitting on by the tree on the shore, but that in between time, that time is so long. I'm like, well, dang, how long he was sitting on the shore? Like, I just kept reading it and reading it to see if I was missing something. I just was like, okay, he was sitting on the shore. Okay, he on the shore now. Then, you know, the him and Huck meet back up. Okay, but then he by the tree. I mean, it's a whole thing, and I just kept reading it. I just I just kept reading it uh till I was satisfied. till I was uh till I was satisfied from reading it. Um, so yeah, I could have counted that. That would have put me at 100 books if I had counted. It would have put me over 100 books if I had counted every book every time I read it. I would have been, I don't know, maybe at least 103 books. Uh, but yeah, whatever. And that's a good thing to have your physical book. I mean, all of it is a good thing. But yeah, I do see readers when they have their digital um, platform logs. They also have a physical log, and you can record. I think you could record more. I mean, it just depends on what all you want to record, because you can record rereads in digital forms as well. I've done it a couple of times. Um, but yeah, I like seeing the readers show all the things and do all the things and show how all the things work out when it comes to logging reads. So I like how it all looks and feels, the different formats. I would have got that reading challenge on them platforms. um I don't know if I could go in and I don't know if I could go in and change any dates and clock them. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a book reading challenge this year. I have an open reading challenge for all to join. Uh, for the past 2 years. This being the third year. Um, uh, oh yeah, uh, oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, I'm thinking about it because I'm also thinking where to place the platforms, and I mean where to place the challenges. If I want to place it across all of the platforms like I've been doing, what am I going to do? What is it going to look like this year? Um, I get to make it look, I get to make it look like how I would like it. Like my reading lifestyle is, you know, fully my creation. It's fully personal, pers- personal, personal. I don't know. I wanted to say personable. Um, it's fully customizable and adjustable to, my lifestyle, right? So yeah, um, accommodating to my expanding book reading lifestyle that's showing up. So, making room for that and enjoying my creations. Because the previous year, I was seeing the book blankets and was like, oh, okay. And then I saw somebody make a book tote from the book covers that they made. So I guess you could say it's always been on my TBC to create these things. And I started it for the second year, so we're making progress. Like, this is a real live uh, experience. Like, I think there is like a something that says reading is a lifelong experience or something like that. So really enjoying seeing that and me blossom and enjoy my books. Me enjoying the different uh, reading activities. I'm enjoying the reading activities. Bring it on, guys. I didn't play reading bingo this year. I don't think. Um, um, I didn't do that. Um, in the book journals the book journal that I have on my registry, that comes with some book games. It comes with a book bingo and reading suggestions and things like that. So I may participate in a reading bingo this year. Um, I did a little bit, but I didn't get bingo. I don't think when I did, or maybe I did get bingo, and I just didn't cross off the card. Um, but I had a few spaces on some of those bingo cards. But yeah, I might I might play that again. Bingo, read a bingo.